tell me you're here to see me?
Actually, Diane. I'm meeting Diane. She's gonna do some legal work for me.
Diane, I thought you and Sonny had Alexis on retainer.
I can't use Alexis for this.
Why not? You're not divorcing Sam.
Mr. Manning? Hello?
Divorcing Sam.
Well, then why do you need to use Diane?
Because Alexis is Sam's mother.
Is Alexis blaming you for what happened to that
Carly,
baby?
please, I
Alexis
don't
can be
wanna go
so
over this
judgmental. Who
again.
the hell does she
Stop.
think
Just
she
stop.
is? Stop what?
Stop. You're gearing up to fight for me. It's
You're damn
nice.
right
but
I am.
There's no point, okay? I did what I did. Sam feels how she feels.
Sam is grieving, okay? And grief is a process. And soon she's gonna be ready to deal with what happened and stop being so angry and stop punishing you.
It's gone beyond that.
Why?
Because I kissed Elizabeth.
What?
Yeah. You heard me.
Does Sam know?
If I might ask what you're doing? And so boldly, what if I'd been Todd?
I am Mr. Manning's new assistant. I was hired to poke around his life and figure out what he's hiding.
You know,
remember?
in fact, we were hired to find out what Heather Weber was hiding, and we, or more accurately, the police, did exactly that. Heather was hiding Luke Spencer.
The cops found Luke tied up in that shed.
He's expected to make a full recovery, but the prognosis of our client remains in doubt. Heather injected Olivia with a massive amount of LSD.
Oh, look. Oh, yeah, I know. Todd led the paper with it this morning.
Hey, what do you say we go out for a cup of coffee? I'll buy.
No, thank you. I'm fine, Spinelli.
I just thought you might want to mark the end of a successful assignment. Heather's in custody. You can quit your job here and get back to more important things, like your life.
You know me, Spinelli. When something doesn't make sense, I have to figure it out. And guess what? Todd Manning, he doesn't make sense.
No, you don't make those kind of mistakes. In fact, the only time you've ever made a mistake like that with Elizabeth is after you caught Sam with someone else. You found Sam with someone else?
I saw Sam kissing John McBain.
Heather must have something on Todd. Why else would he hire her?
Certainly wasn't your way with words. But look, Heather is in custody. Our client, the ill-fated Olivia, no longer needs our services, and our balance sheet is swimming in red ink. So might I suggest that we just put this case to bed and move on?
No, not yet. Because I think whatever Heather is holding over Todd, it has something to do with me.
You got her.
Have some sort of secret. Why do you think it involves you?
Okay, Spinelli, remember when we found that article about my baby's death in his room? Why did he keep it and then crumble it up?
I thought we agreed on this. It's far more likely that the clipping belonged to Heather. I mean, she's been stalking you and your child ever since you went to visit her at Ferncliff.
Yes, okay, I agree. I do think that Heather is involved, but I somehow think that it all tracks back to Todd. Why would he hire me as his assistant? He knows that I'm a PI, and I don't think he bought for a second that I was looking for a fresh start. Todd wants to know something about me, and I haven't figured out what it is yet.
Hey, is it possible that you're looking for something that doesn't exist? Maybe you're just trying to distract yourself from recent and painful events?
You know me, Spinelli. I am not giving up. Giving up is something I do not do.
With all due respect, isn't that what you just did with your marriage?
I didn't hunt down Elizabeth. When we ran into each other, she could see that I was upset.
Was it just one kiss? How did Sam
Carly,
find out?
It doesn't matter.
Just tell me.
Elizabeth was leaving a voicemail. Her brother overheard, and he confronted me saying I had no business kissing his sister. And Sam was there, and she asked what happened, and I told her.
Did you tell her you saw her with McBain?
Yeah.
And? Did she come up with some kind of excuse?
She said that they were drinking, and it didn't mean anything.
Do you believe her?
Obviously, it meant something, or she wouldn't have done it.
Okay. You still love Sam, right? I know you do, Jason, all right? So you have two choices. You can keep doing what you're doing right now, pulling back and shutting down, or you can go find her, or you can try and start over.
I've been trying. But Sam already said she can never forgive me for what happened to the baby.
I did not give up on Jason or my marriage. He gave up on me.
In fairness, you chose to keep a great deal from him. I mean, you knew that Franco was his brother and the baby's father before Jason did. And granted, Jason may not have reacted the way you wished, but he's a good man. He would have loved the baby in time.
Yeah, well, he didn't get the time to do it. He had John McBain beat up so bad he was in a ditch, and my baby died because of it.
Is that why you kissed McBain, to get back at Jason?
Is that what Jason told you?
No. Jason didn't speak of it, nor would he, but I've many sources, and evidently there was a rather public argument at
Oh,
Kelly's.
really? Did your sources tell you that Jason had his mouth all over Elizabeth Weber?
I think my source was under the impression that Jason kissed Elizabeth only after you kissed me.
What are you saying, Spinelli? You think it's my fault?
Okay, look, I'm just pointing out that both you and your husband are in a period of deep grief and hurt. If you two don't find a way to turn to each other, then you most assuredly will pull even further apart.
Spinelli, do you understand that if I could wave a magic wand and make it all go away, I would? But I can't.
No magic is required. You just have to reach out to Jason.
No, I have to figure out what Todd Manning is hiding.
If such a thing even exists.
Come on, Spinelli. He hired Heather Weber to keep her mouth shut. We went through his computer, we went through the files. The only thing we have not done, come here, has been able to get through to the safe. Do you want to help me crack open the safe and see what's in it? Yoo-hoo. Okay, look what I got. You used to be a really good safecracker.
I will happily do anything in my power to help you reunite with Jason, but what I'm not gonna do is help distract you from what's important.
You're not gonna help.
You know, I'm gonna go check on Olivia. Some measure of concern is the very least we owe our client, but please just think about what I said.
Goodbye, Spinelli. I'm gonna figure out what Todd Manning is trying to hide. Sam's grieving.
And she blames me.
Jason, deep down, she blames herself. You love her.
You and I both know that's not always enough. Go ahead, get that.
It's Todd. Whatever he wants it, can we?
Hang up the phone. Hang it up. Or what?
I'm okay, Carly. Answer the phone.
You can't hurt me, Johnny.
Hello?
Go ahead. You know what? You tell Carly about what I did to Star's kid. And I'll be sure to tell Sam about what you did to hers.